Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. Today we're going to have a look at the match that was played on Friday evening, and we'll have a look at a few new talents. Hopefully there are a few. So, mixed feelings. Mixed feelings about this game because we had very good things to say and very bad things to say. So let's dive right into the game. As you can see here, there was a lot of space here, so we decided to go attacking and short passing in order to take advantage of this space right here in the middle. Despite the opponent's high skills, then we were able to win 1-0 against these guys. It was a very tough match, I'm pretty sure, but we were lacking a few of our most important players, like Variopinto here, and Magari was missing. Yes, our captain was not playing because he was disqualified, so we had to, well, both of them, no, Variopinto was injured and Magari was disqualified. So these two guys were not playing, and this was not good, of course, in particular against this kind of team. They were very skilled. Luckily, we could manage to play a lot in this area, and this led us to a victory. As you can see here, we won 1-0 then. And let's have a look at the stats. So 46% ball possession against 54% ball possession. Again, thick midfield plus attacking mentality means higher ball possession, in particular against a relatively thin midfield here. So it was very good, and our only possibility here was to avoid these strikers to take the ball in any way. So, because, I mean, we couldn't really go defensive and expect these guys not to score. At any given moment, they could have got the ball and made make something out of it. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. Then made something out of it. Then 6 shots for them, 7 shots for us, which is, of course, well, this gives you an idea of how balanced this game was. Then 3 shots on target for them, 2 shots on target for us, so relatively low accuracy in terms of shots on target on shots, but we were extremely accurate if we consider the goals we scored. Out of 2 shots on target, probably the goalkeeper's not the best one around. Well, he's good actually. We were lucky. Then 3 set pieces for the opponents. 3 set pieces. I'm sorry. 6 set pieces for us, and this is for sure down to the ball possession. And very good news: 0 yellow cards. This is massively good news for us. 1 yellow card for the opponents, given to the high pressure we put on them, and this is extremely good news. So let's have a look at the standings here. We are chasing the first ones in the grade, and I'm not quite convinced that we're going to reach the first position, but I mean, we're here 2 points away. Why not trying? And we are 8 points away from the 11th position, which is even more important. So I think right now what we have to improve a lot, this is my personal opinion, we have to reduce the amount of goals conceded. As you can see, we are definitely not amongst the best defenses out there. There are teams even here who have been conceding less goals than we did, like Venaria Reale. The team we've just played against. So I'm very happy with the amount of points. I'm not very happy with the goals conceded, because this means we could lose at any time, at any given moment, and this is not acceptable in my opinion. We have to make sure our skills are able to outperform the opponents, and in particular not conceding goals that could be dangerous for the final score of the games, and make sure we can at least get a draw every time. Well, this is utopia, but this is what we have to aim at. So let's have a look at our academy. Hopefully we'll get some new very good talents here. Let's reveal them all. And the central offensive midfielder, passing skills are not impressive. Passing, yes. Positioning skills are relatively good. Defending skills are good, but they're not very important for an offensive midfielder, are they? Technique is good, which is very important. Crossing skills are good. These are not extremely important, but they can help an offensive midfielder, of course. And then finishing skills are relatively good. Long shots are good, in my opinion. Heading skills are good. So the basics are not bad at all. The potential is relatively low, though. And again, we have to focus on higher potential players, in my opinion. And we have to cut down our expenses. So I'm afraid Aldi will have to go. Then 3 stars potential with 17 years of age, which is more interesting for a goalkeeper. Goalkeepers are always useful. We have too many though right now. So handling skills are very good, and handling skills, as I said many times, handling skills, reflexes and jumping skills are the most important skills for a goalkeeper, as far as I can remember about what I read in the rules. So reflexes are not very good, jumping skills are low, stamina is low, but yeah, it's probably not extremely important for a goalkeeper. But to be honest, even if he had, throwing skills are not extremely high, kicking skills neither, which means that the main skills of this goalkeeper, which means communication, handling and one-on-ones, are supposed to be growing a lot. So this guy is not extremely promising, but yeah, I would like to hire him, but we have too many goalkeepers already, so I'm not quite sure whether this is a good idea. Had it been a different point in time, I might be hiring him. Well, let's first see how professional he is. Let's spend this 200,000 credits. And then here we have something probably a tiny bit more interesting. Defensive midfielder, left and centre. The basic skills are not too bad, as you can see here. For defensive midfielder, left and centre, defending skills are not too bad, as you can see. Heading, marking, tackling, positioning, work rate, everything is in the right spot. Except for stamina, but this might not be extremely important. He might just be better as a central defensive midfielder, and we are missing one, in my opinion, because as soon as Recupero will be playing for the main team, then we'd have no defensive midfielder to replace him with. So he might turn out to be interesting, actually. And 3.5 stars potential for a 17 years old. It's not too bad. Let's just see. Well, given the pace this guy has got, he might turn out to be a good defensive midfielder on the left too. So versatile player, it's always a good thing. Let's try and scout him. If he's got good professionalism, I'll be keeping him. So let's update the training screen and then scout Guzzanti. Okay, so flow professionalism, of course. would be firing him. I'm more interested in Dinardo, actually. Good professionalism? Well, I think we'll be keeping him. Let's demote him. And there you go. Let's try. This might be a bad move, but we'll see. He's not so expensive, so not that bad of a deal. Let's scout him too. Okay, professionalism. I don't like it. Okay, professionalism. No special professionalism. Let's try again. No special professionalism. Well, I don't like this kind of players. He's got relatively high potential, but again, well, defensive midfielder, he's short. He's short for a defensive midfielder. He's got decent skills, but I'm afraid we wouldn't be able to sell him for a big profit, so I don't think he's worth it. Not at this point in time. So Dinardo is going to go away. Sorry. We'll keep the goalkeeper though. We've got 8 goalkeepers right now. Way too many. But hopefully some of these are going to bloom in a relatively short amount of time, so we'll be able to trade them for some different players. At the same time, they don't really have very high wages, except for Olivieri, who's of course a very good goalkeeper. He's the main team goalkeeper, so he's got a very high wage. Sorry, the other ones have relatively low wages, so it's fine. It's still fine. It's still under control finance-wise. So guys, let's close with the standings. Very satisfying so far. Hopefully we'll be able to close the first half of the season right here, at least in the playoff area. That will be just great, and that will be a great kickstart to our campaign. And as soon as we have enough points to sell a few players and probably lower the level of the team, but being sure that we won't hit the playout zone, then I'm pretty sure we'll be selling a few of them and keep finances even more in check. That said, guys, with that very important anticipation, I'll thank you again a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.